once again, welcome to Lightning TV, brought to you in association with mjdphoto.biz. Another tough two games this weekend, with Saturday's visitors to the Thunderdome being Telford Tigers. Now, they were looking to pick up their first 2 points of the season, and that's exactly what they did in a 5-4 game. The Sunday was going to be a tough challenge, with Lightning travelling up to Manchester to face a Phoenix side on a bit of a winning streak. We caught up with the guys after the Saturday game. I suppose I don't need to say that was a pretty tough game to be involved in.
Yeah, it was a tough game when we were what were we, up 5-5, we were winning comfortably, and then we just kind of let it slip in the last period. We weren't intense enough, and it cost us at the end of the day.
I think it's fair to say, defeat snatched from the jaws of victory there, because like you were saying, you were up to a certain extent. You had the game, I suppose, in the bag. The Telford were always going to come hard at you, but they just, a 2-3 minute period, they just really fought the way back into the game, didn't they? Yeah,
well, we didn't give ourselves much of a chance going into the third period, letting them back into the game. So they're always going to come out hard in the last third period, and it's going to make us difficult for ourselves, and we should have put the game to bed. It's just our little errors which we need to cut out, and then we'll be fine.
I can see the frustration, and on all the guys' faces, and everybody's pretty gutted. But let's not take anything away from Telford. They played a pretty good road game tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, to be fair to them, they're a good young team, and they're always willing to work hard. But we've just got to go out there, and we've got a lot more experienced guys, so we need to just work up our intensity and work a lot harder.
Now, I did notice tonight that the forward lines had slightly rejigged just a little bit. A couple of people being moved around on lines. Was that a conscious decision that Nick made, just to try and get ourselves a little bit more strike power up front?
It really is just trying out different combinations. It's a new team, there's new guys in there, so we're just seeing how everyone fits in and who plays well together. So if Nick thinks that someone plays well with another person, then he's going to put them in the lineup. So we'll see.
And going on to the new boys in the team, if you like, I know we're sort of 6-7 games in, and the team are starting to gel now, although, obviously a little bit of tinkering around that Nick's doing. But, the unit seems to be almost there.
Yeah, no, everyone's gelling well, and it's a great atmosphere in the locker room. Sometimes I think we need to be a little bit more getting ourselves up for a game, especially sometimes we're a bit flat on the bench, but hey, it's just getting used to everyone in the room. But great bunch of guys, and they fit in really well with our team.
Not taking it away, away from the result again tonight. But you've been around Milton Keynes a fair while. Obviously, you came up through the junior system, and you stayed in Milton Keynes colours. This still is one of the better Lightning sides that we've had, isn't it?
No, definitely, it's one of the best that we've had, and hopefully we just want to go out there and prove that. So hopefully this year we'll just find some form and then take it from there.
And one thing, 5-4 loss tonight, but you got to give it to the fans again. They were just chanting right the way through to the final buzzer tonight. They're absolutely fantastic yet again.
Yeah, great set of fans. They're so loud, and they're just cheering us on through whatever, no matter what the score is. So it's great.
Tough road trip tomorrow. Time to pick yourselves up. A long trip, and it's going to be a tough one against a Phoenix side who lost a game again tonight.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's going to be a bit of a battle up there. It's a small rink, so things are going to be tough. Things happen quickly, so we've just got to switch on our heads and go. So looking forward to it.
Good. Well, Ross, I know it was difficult, coming up here and talking to us after that loss. I know all the guys are very, very, they're disappointed about the loss. But time to crack on, pick yourselves up, go up to Manchester tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, so we'll go from there.
Brilliant. Well, good luck tomorrow. Thank you.
No worries.
Now, Ross, I'm not going to dwell on the defeat tonight, because I know the guys are very, very disappointed. But again, talking to Ross Green a minute ago, can't take anything away from Telford on that result.
Yeah, I mean they're opportunists really. I mean, fair play to them, but everything they created tonight was from our mistakes. They didn't particularly play great hockey. It's just the mistakes we made they capitalised on. So it's our own fault really.
I think you'd want probably 3 of those goals back.
Yeah, definitely. Just sort of stuff. So I think we was just a little bit soft tonight. I think we sort of expected to sort of. We're not a complacent team, but I think we just thought that we could sort of play a back and forward game and trade ends with them and sort of let our quality shine through, and it doesn't always work like that in hockey, so it was our own fault. No one to blame but ourselves. It's
going to be one of those seasons though, isn't it, where people are going to be taking points off everybody every single week. There's going to be no out and out winners to this season.
That's true, but I mean, if we'd have worked hard and lost, that's one thing, but it's embarrassing if I'm honest. We didn't play like we should, and that's not the team we are, and we're going to put it right tomorrow night. So
I've got to appreciate your honesty on that. That's very direct, very honest. Thank you for that. I'm going to talk about you now, because you're playing at a pace that doesn't say I had a major knee operation about 3 weeks ago. How did you manage that?
To be honest, I mean, I was going to have, I was sort of planning on having 6 to 8 weeks out, and Team's been great. I've been having a lot of physio, and the boys were just short in Basingstoke. We're missing quite a few guys, and the opportunity was there. We were short, and I just thought I'd see how it was and warm up and go from there. And yeah, it felt all right. So I just thought, help the boys, be an extra body, and just chipping in. It's that sort of team, everyone will do their bit, and it's, we want to win something this year.
But it's almost like you never went away. I mean, people were looking at you and they're just thinking, hang on, we only had his knee operated on, and then literally 10 days later, you're putting in a damn good performance, at normal pace on the ice. How did you do it?
A few painkillers.
I think could Lance Armstrong learn a few things from you?
But no, it's good. And you know what? I've heard a lot about my knee operation, but you've got guys in the room playing with injuries you wouldn't even know about. So it's sort of top to bottom. We're all in the same direction.
We keep saying about the gelling of the team in the locker room, and we know that Lightning teams in the past have had brilliant units, absolutely fantastic units. You've been, mates on and off the ice. You play for one another. It sounds like this unit for this season is building to be probably more so than the others in the past. Yeah,
we've got an absolute great bunch of guys, and we're all playing for each other, and it's good fun to be around. But I don't know if we're just got a little bit carried away this week, and we're sort of enjoying it a little bit too much, because we're a blue collar team. We're not your Guildfords. We don't want to trade games and trade shots with teams. We want to outwork teams and outmuscle teams, and we don't want people to come and want to play us. We want to be the team that guys look at the schedule and think, Milton Keynes tomorrow night, great, And we weren't that tonight. Tonight we tried to play the pretty hockey, and we didn't get the basic things right, and it's our own fault.
Yeah, I can certainly see that. And a tough road trip up to Manchester tomorrow. They're going to want to get a bit of revenge for the start of the season, aren't they?
Yeah, but that's what we need. Small rink, nowhere to hide, and we just got to go at them tomorrow. It's going to be a good game, definitely a good game. And yeah, I think it's what we need. I think we need a physical, tight game where we know we can't have a night off. We know we need to hard hats, work boots, and just grind it out.
Excellent. Talking of hard games, I'm going to jump on one. I know your mind's on Manchester tomorrow. Sheffield down here next Saturday night at the Thunderdome, 7 p.m. face-off. It's been well documented about stuff that went on in Coventry and bits and pieces like that. It's going to be a feisty game. Yeah,
it is. But I mean, it's the way it is. First and foremost, we're there to win the game. And wherever else happens. We're all big boys. We can take care of ourselves. So, but the points is what we're after.
Brilliant. Well, Ross, thanks for talking to us. I know it's tough after a loss like that. I know you're very, very disappointed, but thanks for talking to us, and have a great game tomorrow.
Cheers. Thank you. My pleasure.
As always, many thanks to the guys for talking to us as normal after the game. Let's have a look at the weekend's results and see how that affects the league positions come Sunday night. Apart from the result at the Thunderdome, there was a full league programme on Saturday where Slough continued their impressive start to the campaign with a 5-0 drubbing of Sheffield away in the Steel City. Peterborough couldn't keep up with the Guildford side, having mixed fortunes so far in the league, with the Fenland side slipping to a 7-3 home defeat. Basingstoke took the points in a home encounter with Manchester Phoenix, with the Hampshire outfit winning that one 3-1, whilst Bracknell picked up the points at the Link Centre by beating Swindon 4-3 on the Cats' home ice. On to Sunday, and it was Bracknell who put the seal on a miserable weekend for Sheffield as they beat the Dogs 8-1 on home ice in Berkshire, with the Steel Dogs recording only 1 goal for and 13 against over the two nights. Guildford made a 4-point weekend with a 6-2 win over Basingstoke, whilst Milton Keynes were narrowly edged out on penalties up in Altrincham by Phoenix, although Lightning fans will be much encouraged after an improved performance from Saturday. Slough ensured maximum points once again with a 4-1 win at home to Swindon, and Telford's first home game of the season saw over 1,000 people packed into the newly refurbished rink in the new town. But it wasn't such a happy night that visitors Peterborough ran away with a much needed 7-0 victory. So onto the table, and it's Manchester Phoenix still leading the way, a point ahead of hard-charging Slough Jets, who have games in hand. Basingstoke slipped to third, whilst Guildford move up courtesy of maximum points over the weekend, level on points with Bracknell. Milton Keynes were grateful of a hard 4-point against Manchester and go ahead of Swindon on goal difference, with Sheffield, Peterborough and Telford in the bottom three, with Tigers on 2 points, courtesy of the victory on Saturday, of course. In other news, now Pirate Island, the crazy golf at Abbey Hill Golf Course, celebrated his first birthday recently, and they asked our very own mascot, Pucky the Polar Bear, to go along and help them celebrate. We went along with them. Now, Pirate Island Crazy Golf Course at Abbey Hill is a year old, so when Captain Chip decided to hold his first birthday party, he wanted to invite all his mascot friends from all around Milton Keynes to have a round of golf and, of course, share his birthday cake. Now, of course, Pucky is normally at home on ice, but during the summer months there's nothing he likes more than hitting the fairways with his favourite ice hockey players, although he doesn't always use the right club for the job. Now, Pucky took the opportunity to warm up for the forthcoming Lightning Charity Golf Day by playing a couple of holes with Captain Chip and managing a hole-in-one. Now, if you want more information on Pirate Island Crazy Golf, you can go to their website www.abbeyhillgc.co.uk. And speaking of golf, of course, the Lightning Annual Charity Golf Day takes place on Wednesday the 14th of November at Three Lots Golf Club. For more information, just go to the Lightning website, www.mk-lightning.com. Well, that's pretty much all there is for this week. Next week's visitors to the Thunderdome, of course, are Sheffield Steel Dogs. Now, everybody knows that's going to be one interesting game. Face-off is 7 o'clock as normal. If you want to get a discount on your tickets, make sure you get them before Friday. For more information, of course, go to the Lightning website, www.mk-lightning.com. Have yourselves a great week. We'll see you next time.